Welcome to the College Investor Audio Show, where we talk about the biggest issues impacting millennial money, from student loan debt to side hustles to building wealth. We will show you how to get out of debt so that you can build real wealth for the future.
Congratulations on your new bundle of joy. I love babies. Between diapers, daycare, and doctor's bills, the first year of your child's life can lead to a slow or fast depletion of your savings accounts, too. But they're amazing. They're so precious. But the good news is this. Aside from getting to enjoy your child's development and just watching them be amazing, is that kids can help you save a bundle at tax time, too. Now, these are the top tax tips for new families in 2020. Claim that child tax credit, for crying out loud. Starting in 2018, the child tax deduction was phased out, but it was replaced with a child tax credit. The child tax credit is worth $2,000 per child and is refundable up to $1,400 per child. Well, that means if your total tax liability was zero, you can still get a refund of up to $1,400. Now, single tax filers are eligible for the child tax credit if they earn less than $200,000, with phase-outs up to $240,000. Joint filers are eligible for the credit if they earn less than $400,000, with phase-outs up to $440,000. Your child will need a Social Security number to qualify for the child tax credit. You probably applied for it at the hospital, and it usually takes just a few weeks for the card to come in the mail. If you're a single parent, you and your child's other parent will need to communicate about who claims the child tax credit. Now, this is often defined during a divorce settlement if you were previously married. Otherwise, the person who has primary custody of the child typically gets to claim the credit. Now remember, single parents also have the option to file as head of household when the child lives with them rather than single. This increases your standard deduction, which reduces your tax liability. The Earned Income Tax Credit is more generous for parents. So, one of the most important tax credits for working parents is the Earned Income Tax Credit, or EITC. Much more generous for parents compared to non-parents. And the credit is fully refundable. That means even if you owed no tax liability, you can receive the EITC. There is a very helpful chart that shows the maximum EITC compared to earnings and number of children. To qualify for EITC, your investment income must be $3,600 or less for the year. And you can see this amazing chart at thecollegeinvestor.com. And I'll say that website again at the end of the podcast as well. So if you missed it, don't worry. I'll say it again. Child and dependent care credits. So, if you're working or attending school, you can claim up to $3,000 in child care expenses for one child and $6,000 for two children in a child care tax credit. You must be engaged in eligible activities to claim this credit. The credit is worth 20 to 35% of the total amount you spend on child care, depending on your income level. Now, children must be under age 12 to qualify for this credit. As a side note, if your work offers a daycare FSA, it's often way more advantageous from a tax perspective to use that FSA as opposed to relying on the child care tax credit. You can also combine the two in certain cases. For example, if the FSA allows you to contribute a maximum of $5,000 and you paid $24,000 in child care expenses for your two children, you can claim $1,000 toward the child care credit on top of the $5,000 of untaxed savings from your paycheck. Now, consider investment vehicles for your child. Here's some ideas. Parents who have significant income and assets may need to think beyond claiming child tax credits for their tax planning. For these parents, 529 savings plans can be a great way to save on state income tax and invest for their child's education. Some states offer tax breaks when you contribute money to your child's 529 plan. It can be a great way to save on taxes today and invest in your child's future. Another often overlooked investment vehicle is a Roth IRA. To put money into a Roth, your child must have earned income. But you can contribute up to the amount that your child earns, up to $6,000 max in 2020. So, if you have a child who has earned $600 from pet sitting, raking leaves, shoveling driveways, babysitting, all that kind of stuff, consider contributing $600 to a Roth IRA for them. Your child can withdraw that $600 for college or Let it grow tax-free for decades. We love that. And that's all we have for you today. Just a few ideas for you if you're a new parent. Congratulations. Enjoy it. Boy, do they grow up really too fast. It's so true. If you missed anything at all, you can always check out thecollegeinvestor.com, and you can see that chart that I mentioned earlier too. Have an awesome day. Hug that kid so many times and give them 8 million kisses today from all of us at The College Investor. And we'll talk to you again soon.